Hello, welcome to this week's update of Squats and Shots. Obviously, this is Coach Taryn. Well, not obviously, because some of you might not know her, but this is Coach Taryn. She is next up in our Coach Series video, so really excited for this. So we've been doing class together for a little over a year now, I think, is when you moved over to our
May
school.
last year?
Yeah. So yeah, a little over a year.
We're like this.
We are. She's got an adorable new puppy.
They do.
So
He's really cute.
So cute. Oh crap, I forgot the puppy cakes, damn it.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Don't forget them, though.
I will.
Or I'll make you do extra burpees.
Oh, okay. That's how Bryant has me going to the 90 minutes now. He threatened burpees.
See? Threatens burpees, and it works somehow.
Yeah.
People show up to things. There's burpees threatened.
No one wants to do it. I love this shirt. It says, burpees hate you too.
Yeah. I love that one.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
one.
want to get that one for Michelle because she loves burpees.
Yeah. On Slurpee Day, everyone's thing was, oh, burpees? I thought you said Slurpees. And I was like, that's my spirit right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Like
Free
my-
Slurpees from 7-Eleven, I'm there.
Yes.
Show me where to go.
Especially, I think you were able to take your own container in or something.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
I don't know.
A bucket.
I don't know if that's still the same, but they used to you'd bring your own container and you could fill your own thing up with Slurpees. And so there was this meme of somebody with a child's plastic pool filling up the Slurpee.
All I can think is free
yeah.
and praise.
Yeah.
That would be the worst.
Maybe if you had 10 people around it, yeah.
Oh, like one of those big margarita bowls that they have and you stick 10 straws in. Okay,
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
But if you're going to do that, you have to dump a crap load of vodka in there too.
Ooh.
If you're going to do that big of a Slurpee.
In my language.
Yeah.
That's the best way to go to the beach.
Yeah.
A frozen Slurpee with some vodka in it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm a coach. Don't worry. All the things that we do outside of coaching.
Yeah. They have lives. They're allowed to be unhealthy sometimes. We all are. People sitting there probably eating your Oreos and your hot chocolate cookies watching this, so.
Burpees for you.
Burpees. Or birthday burpees.
Those are the best.
Yeah. But sometimes
When everyone counts out how old you are.
Yeah. That's why you lie about your age.
I'm 21 every year.
I'm
I'm 17 every year.
I'm 1 every year.
It's my anniversary of being 1.
Yes. I'm a half old.
I'm a half old.
I'm a half old.
6 months.
You get half a
Yeah, but
baby.
then they're going to go for months. So then you're kind of left.
Fine. I'm 1 day old.
Can we go for hours? 24
Damn it.
hours old? We'll break this down.
Minutes, seconds. No, we're just okay. Never mind.
Oh,
You're
God,
just
seconds.
say 1 year. You're 1 year old and go for
Seconds would be awful.
it. That would be. Oh man.
You'd be here for days.
Yeah.
You'd be dead, actually.
Yeah. I'd die after my 5th one.
My 5th burpee. Just lay down and take a nap right here.
I'm just gonna die right
And take a
here.
nap.
This is how my life ends. I'm okay with that. This is how I go. It's either gonna be death by burpee or death by being jumped on by a dog. That's how I go.
Oh, the dogs.
Yeah.
I'll go for the dogs.
So.
All the puppy kisses.
Oh, does he still have puppy breath?
Oh, yeah. He smells like a puppy. He licks like a puppy. He just... Oh,
Yes.
he's blessed. I'm blessed.
We need to
He
bring
is the
him to a
blessed.
workout class to motivate everybody more.
Run around, he'll pee on everyone. Probably.
I'm pretty sure no one would care. They'd be like, "Oh my god, it's a puppy." Well,
His
okay, there's
pees
some
are
people-
this big. When
Yeah.
he pees, I'm like, that's like a sip of water. It's nothing.
Yeah. So see, no one's gonna care. We're
Yeah,
good.
no one will care.
We'll just bring Lysol wipes. We're fine.
Wipe.
Yeah.
I know. We'll bring him in.
Yeah.
I'll bring him in.
Yes.
Eventually.
Puppy during
Maybe
workout
while
class.
I'm out for surgery.
There we go.
I'll bring him in because then I
Yeah.
won't be coaching.
True.
So I can bring him and take him.
True.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll do
We
it.
can do it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
There's gonna be a puppy in class, guys. I might have a heart attack of happiness.
We'll get to see him, everybody.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. So now that we've completely gone off the rails.
Well, now everyone has to see a picture.
Yeah. True. Now she's.
Let me just show you my handsome boy.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Look at
this
your
is Beckham.
face. Oh,
He's
cute
new.
little
Like
face.
10, 11 weeks old. May 8th is his birthday, but they, I think, estimated that. So.
Yeah. Just celebrate your gotcha day.
Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Okay, back to
All
back
right.
to the real stuff.
So, how long have you been a coach with Orange Theory?
Honestly, only a couple months before I started coaching you.
Oh, yeah.
So February last year was when I went through the coach's training.
Yeah.
I'm certified strength and conditioning though, so I've been coaching per se
Yeah.
for a couple of years now. It just wasn't with Orange Theory.
So, were you doing personal training or something something along those
So
lines?
thinking more like high school, summer camps and stuff,
Okay.
so conditioning and stuff for sports. So with my athletic training, it kind of wove well in that I could do the prehab,
Mhm.
the injury, the rehab, and then the conditioning back into play. So it all just kind of goes together, and then coaching just happened to kind of pop up and work.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. But I've been working for Orange Theory for like 3 years.
Okay.
So I've been around for a lot longer.
Yeah. Did you do like the essay role and stuff like that?
I was essay for like a month, and then I was assistant manager for like a year and a half, and then
now
coaching. Yeah.
Nice.
I jumped sides.
Yeah, you know.
I went to the dark side, and I love it.
Yeah. You get to yell at people all day. Like
Pretty much.
You get to look at them and be like, no, that looks too easy. Here's this weight.
Here's a bigger weight.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Or just
sorry,
come up
not
and,
sorry.
You know, hit the, oh, you can go more speed. You can go
I do
faster.
that.
You can go higher on incline. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to give the eye first, though. The like, I'm going to touch your treadmill. Like, I need like consent, just like eyeball consent.
Well, okay, at least you wait for consent. Brian just comes up and just goes, boop, you're welcome, and walks away.
I get the little like, I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
I'm not going to touch it. No, I'm going to touch it. And I do it.
You see, we appreciate that.
A little bit of consent is nice.
You know, just a little
You might
bit,
not like it, but you're like, okay, Taryn.
Okay, fine.
But I used to be the one who like, don't touch my treadmill. Like I put my hand like straight up.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you freaking touch my treadmill, like you're gonna die.
Yeah, like today was a day where I was like, if somebody tries to make me go faster than 6 today, I'm gonna rip their face off. Like it's not happening. Sorry.
Yeah.
So like I understand that, but you know, some days you need that extra. Like fine,
Just a little extra 0.1, 0.2.
You know, if you want to be the one to add it, that's fine. I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
You know,
you just need someone to stand by you and give you the eye.
Yeah. So,
Until you do it.
And you're good at that.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah.
That's kind of my best one.
Yeah.
It's like the disappointed mom look.
Oh God, that's the worst.
Because I get to call myself a mom now. So now I give the disappointed mom, but like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's the worst, right?
That's the worst.
I'm not mad that you're going 6 miles per hour. I'm just disappointed.
Just disappointed because I know you can go faster.
Because I know I've seen you go faster.
We've seen you go faster.
So I think you should.
You know, but sometimes it's hard to go faster. Like
sometimes it is hard. Those are like those dig deep moments.
Yeah.
Where like you just have to muster.
I was saving my digging deep for the rower.
Yeah. Well, with Orange Voyage, so you want to.
Yeah. So, Orange Theory for 3 years.
Yeah.
Coach for a little over a year now.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Like, are you planning to maybe like do more in the future, or?
Well, March was kind of my step up. I don't really know necessarily where I go from here unless it's like something with corporate.
Yeah.
I'm kind of at the top of where I could be essentially with the like head coach position.
Yeah.
So my like thing that I feel like I'm good at is like leading and developing people. I like to encourage. I like to be that person that like watches a light bulb go off with someone else. So coaching is a great thing for that because I get to see your guys' light bulbs go off all the time. Or you look at me and be like, holy crap, this is burning me a lot different than I thought. But then also getting to develop coaches to make them better coaches to make your class even better is like super exciting for me to see too. So that's kind of where I went from there. And then from here, kind of just continuing that development and see what else happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just kind of letting it flow.
Yeah, just kind of rolling with the punches right now.
Sometimes you have to do that. So
yeah, if anything else good is supposed to happen my way, I just kind of let it happen, or obviously set myself up for the success and be the best I can be every day. So if the door becomes open, then I'm ready to walk through it. But sometimes you just have to wait for doors.
True.
Yeah,
true that.
Not always.
So like, were you always like big into like fitness and sports, or did was it just like you just were always there?
Yeah. I've been swimming since I could walk.
Okay.
So that was kind of like my fitness for a long time.
Yeah.
So Orange Theory was
quite a workout.
Yeah. But Orange Theory is 100% different. So then you're asking me to run, and I've never put like impact on my body, and I was like, what the garbage is this?
You want me to do what?
Yeah. How do I run? Like I can swim for 2 hours, but like running for 2 hours, like no way.
And now you're leaving, running.
Yeah.
Classes and
running classes, running around like an idiot for 3 hours, dancing.
Let's go do this.
Whatever. Yeah.
We did the 5K, the Wounded Warrior 5K last year.
So fun.
And you finished it.
Like soon, right?
It is. It's November again.
Okay. You want to do it again?
I'm doing it again. I talked my dad into doing it. So my dad's going to be running it with us this year.
I have to find my weight vest.
Yeah. So I'm super excited that I talked him into doing it because he's actually a retired Marine.
Perfect.
So I'm like, Dad, you have to come do this.
You have no choice.
Yeah. So that was my challenge to him.
Okay. Remind me when it is because I'm going to do it with you.
It's Veterans Day. Veterans Day?
What is that? Like the second weekend of November?
It's typically like around the 11th.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll look.
So
I think I'm in town.
You should.
Maybe that'll be my first run after my shoulder surgery.
Bring back
Bring back.
I'm pretty sure he would.
Maybe
love
he'll
to
be
run.
running by then. He doesn't like to walk right now.
Oh,
he doesn't like the
His
leash.
legs are really tiny still.
I know, but he doesn't like the leash.
Well, I can't blame him.
Yeah, he's like, noose. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm like, no, dude, we're gonna go have fun. We're gonna go walk outside. It'll be great. We're gonna go by the playground.
He'll get used to it eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. So So November. I'll get the exact dates.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We got some time.
We do. We got plenty of time.
Okay,
So
cool.
doing that again, but yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, like I really appreciated that when you like finished it and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go back and find Tabby. We're
Gonna
gonna
find
finish
Tabby.
together.
I told you I
so
was.
Yeah. So it was real. I was like, yay, I'm not in this alone.
No.
So
No, but my body not regretted finding
Yeah.
it, but like my body regretted that
Well, I'm
extra couple miles.
pretty sure you still had your weight vest on
Mhm.
you, so like
I
you
did.
probably should have taken that off and then come back.
That would have been the smartest thing to do.
But
But adrenaline's
in the
running at that
moment,
point, and you
yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah. So like that was my first 5K in a while, and I pretty much
And now
walked the
you've been
majority of
rocking
it.
them.
Yeah.
And not even running them.
Yeah, like more running, less walking.
Yes.
So, and it's really fun. Like I actually, there's a friend of mine who runs regularly. She's with a local running club.
Yeah.
And I've gone, I kind of went on a little impromptu run. She talked me into doing a running thing with her.
That was
And,
recently, right?
Yeah, it was about a few months. Well,
Okay.
yeah, it was a few months ago.
Okay.
But I kind of saw like how like we would realize, okay, I need to slow down, take a breath,
Mhm.
and so she's like, okay, we're gonna walk until we get to there. And I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
how I run.
oh, I like that. Like setting it like, okay, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna stop here and then walk until I get to a certain like.
Right. It's almost like the interval training you do here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to push for a minute. I'm going to push to that mailbox or to that flagpole or that light or whatever. And then I'm going to slow it back a little bit, keep my momentum going, and then I'm going to pick it up again.
And it didn't hit me until like I had that. So I was like, oh, this is like what we do. So that's how I've been practicing like doing my 5Ks is, okay, I'm going to push it till here, walk till here, and then I'm always going to like, I pretty much always like start running again before I actually reach my distance. I'm like, nah, we can do it. We're good.
Yeah,
I'm back
that's
in the
like
green.
getting
We're
back
good.
to your base before the coaches say.
Yeah. Which
And
most of
interval-
us try to do all the time.
All the time.
All the
I
time.
never have to tell people to get back to their base.
Never more than once. Like,
Treads why aren't you at base? No, and interval training is so great for your body too because that like your heart actually like so if your heart's just like steady even as at 88%, like if I can just steady stay at 88% for however long I can, then I just stay there. Well, if I have to go from 88 to 75 to 89 to 77 and I have to jump back and forth, then my heart's actually doing more work because it's having to do that pressure of dropping up and down. So that's why we burn more calories and that's why you get stronger. So then next time that you're just having to hold that steady 88, your body's like, I'm good with this.
we're good. We got
We're
this.
solid here.
Yeah.
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 So that's why you're going to feel better. Running 20 minutes at intervals is going to get you through a 30, 40-minute run, no problem.
Yeah. It's true.
That's how I
Do
trained
it,
for my
try it.
first 15K. My first 9-mile run.
I'm working up to that.
Yeah. Oh my God, you totally work out. But that's how I trained for it. I trained for it at Orange Theory.
Yeah.
Like I would just come and do the intervals and then go run 5 and 6 miles. But I never ran 9 miles until that day of. And I just like cooked right through it.
Nice.
It was awesome. It makes you feel like super, super accomplished.
Like I know just the 5Ks. I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm
Well,
badass.
If you're an athletic trainer like me and you worked those kind of events, I used to not be a runner. Like I said, I was a swimmer. So like I would work the events and then I'd watch the people who would cross the finish line. Like legit people in wheelchairs, people, who were, younger, older than me, 70, 80, like all these people finishing a 5K or a 10K or 15K. And I'm like, well, if they can do it, I have to do it.
Right.
So that like good competitiveness in me, like pushing myself. Well, if they're going to take themselves out for the day to do this and they can crush it.
And what's
then
my excuse?
Right, exactly. I have no excuse to be sitting here putting Band-Aids on people.
Right.
Because they got a little like heel spur.
Yeah. That's always what I tell people. Like I took like my my starting point. Because, like when I first started Orange Theory, I was over 300 pounds. So.
Every single time I see a memory, I have to tell you because I'm freaking blown away every time. Like you don't even look like the same person.
It's great. I definitely don't feel like the same person.
You're the same sweetheart. Like you've been the nicest human on the freaking planet Earth since day one. But like you don't even look the same anymore.
Yeah. It's crazy. I actually had a friend that I talked to a lot, pre-surgery. She was one of the first people to know about it before I like kind of announced it to the world.
Sure.
She was my sounding board a lot. And I told her, I was like, one of my biggest fears is having this surgery and then waking up one day, looking in the mirror and not recognizing who I was anymore. Because I'm like,
I don't think
spent
you become...
so... Well, and it totally was, it was complete opposite. So, I'd spent so many years up until that point, like, learning to accept my body the way it was. Like, it's not really going to change. I've tried everything, blah, blah, blah. So I was so afraid that, really, like, legit was going to wake up one day and not recognize my own reflection.
Yeah.
And it's been the complete polar opposite. Like, I'm like, oh,
I think you've
hey,
gotten,
there
like,
I am.
You've just gotten, like, brighter and bubblier. And it's the confidence. I think that it's not the acceptance anymore of your body. It's I freaking love my body.
It's
and
I'm working
I
work hard for this.
Yeah. So I think that's more what you exude of not recognizing you anymore is not, like, I think you have different eyes. They're not green anymore. They're blue.
Right.
It's the confidence that you exude now.
It's actually like legitimately feeling comfortable and really loving.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm going out here and I'm running and I don't feel like I'm dying.
Yeah. Dude, and you're coming in here and almost every time you're leaving class, you're like, oh, I PR'd this, or oh, I picked up the biggest weight, or oh, this is my first time I did chest press at this, or I ran, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You find a new way to change class every single time.
It's really fun. It really is. Like, I tell people all the time, like, Orange Theory is one of the best things that happened in my life.
Well, and you do it at 6 o'clock in the morning, so, like, the whole rest of your day is set for success, right? Like, you're so pumped about the rest of your day because you're like, I don't care what happens the rest of the day. I ran at 6.5 miles per hour, guys.
Right?
Everything else can suck it.
I actually, like, the days that I PR, I, like, legit walk into work, and I'm like, hey, guess what I did today? Like,
I don't care what happens at work today. I don't care who I have to talk to, but I got to do this.
I don't care what person says this or what idiot does this. Don't matter. I PR today. I did this.
Yep. And you work with some other people who do Orange Theory too, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's actually
to,
like how I started, was hearing everybody talk about it.
Oh, really?
And then I was like, I need to look into this because I'm like, I know I'm going to need to build a routine and build discipline for after surgery. So let me actually come try this. Yeah. So my first class was actually with Brandon. And it was like an 8 o'clock class. So it was like a late, it was a late class.
So
I had just gotten off of work, came over, was like,
just exhausted.
Yeah, like I was like, oh God, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? And then did the class. I got like 40 something splat points. Like, I was dying. And they
first class.
I walked out and they're like, so how do you like it? And I'm like, I love it. Let's sign up. Like, let's just go full bore, unlimited. Like, let's do this.
I love it. Hurt me more.
Yes. I'm like, it hurts so good. I'm dying. I need this in my life. Where do I sign? Like, just take my money. Like, so.
That's how all the people need to come in here.
Yeah, well, I said to people, I was like, look.
I had so much fun dying, I would like to do it again.
Yeah, and then, then now, like, I tell people, I was like, some of my best friendships have come out of Orange Theory.
You're a little 6:15, sorry.
Yeah, 6:15.
So tight.
6:15 forever.
6:15 forever. No, you guys are so tight, and I love it.
Oh,
it's so supportive.
I love it. Because,
you're like, oh, we just spent the last couple minutes of class all taking individual sprints so we could see how fast each of us could go by ourselves.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. Like, oh, we're going to sit there and stand on each other's rowers to see how hard we can row. Yeah. Like, it's great. I love it. Because I'm like, you meet people who are at various stages in their lives, different ages, everything.
Fitness levels.
And it's like, but everybody is just, and that's something I tell people, I'm like, I have never experienced that, like, at a regular gym. It's like one of the things that, like, why I stopped trying to go to regular gyms, because I feel like I'd walk in and people just kind of give me funny looks, like, oh, why are you here? Or you find
like one or two people that but it's not really a sense of community. It's more just like, oh, there's my one friend that I have at the gym.
Right.
There's the one person I talk to because we're both here at the same time every day.
Right. And here it's like, oh, I've built these friendships. We actually know about each other's lives. We're helping each other through things. We're going to brunches. Struggle. Yeah. Like, it's great to kind of have that little OTF Nation family.
Well, and I know you guys talk about it, and obviously go to brunch, and you guys can work out whatever stresses and angers and stuff in there. But, and even as a coach, like, walking in, like, everything gets left at the door. Yeah. Like, who gives a shit what happened during the rest of your day, or what you have planned for the rest of the day, or what happened last weekend? Like, work it out in here, blow it out. No one cares.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I think you saw me one day, like, I just came out here and I had stuff I had to work out on the treadmill, and I worked it out, and I think that was the first time
you were like, don't worry about me, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna pound this treadmill for a second, because
and then I might cry a little bit, but we're good.
Yeah, and that's fine.
We're good. We did this, and I think it was the first time I actually hit 7 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I've got some anger.
It was a PR day for you, too. Another one.
Yeah, like, I've got some anger I need to work out. Let's PR.
Oh, those are some of the best days. And you just come in and
I feel like those angry runs.
Yeah.
Those angry runs, like, they make you feel so good.
Yeah, somehow you have
Yes.
extra power somewhere in your body.
So I tell people, I'm like, look, if you want me to run faster, I'm going to need some like anger music.
Yeah.
Like I need angry people yelling at me.
I've tried a couple of screamo songs and I can't get through them.
It's okay.
I know it's not about me.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to listen to those.
Like it's not necessarily like screaming.
I can do some like punk rock, but like
Yeah.
not the actual screamo music.
Like no, not the screamo. I don't
Oh,
listen to
okay.
the screamo shit.
Okay.
That's
I was gonna say.
no.
That's
But,
what
like,
Josh listens to. Like in the
oh.
car on the way to the gym, like he like get pumping. I'm like, oh my god, this is
Yeah.
not what I can.
Yeah, no, like legit, just like angry music.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Just something
Hard
has,
rock.
like just like hard rock, or even like some.
You don't want to listen to like Katy Perry singing about dragons.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Fireworks.
That's what I meant.
Like
Fireworks, dragons,
same thing, same
explosion
difference.
in the sky.
Fire,
Same
you
thing.
know, yeah.
Same thing.
You know,
Same thing.
Or some Justin Bieber, cause baby. No, we don't need that. No, we
You don't
don't
want to
need
hear
that.
14-year-old Justin Bieber?
No.
Oh.
Was he 12? I thought it was 12. when he did
12?
that. I don't know. Either way, he just needs to go back to Canada.
I was saying,
we don't.
I
need
was
him.
about to say he's Canadian, so we don't know his
Yeah.
actual age.
But then I feel bad because then we have
Mark.
Mark
Instagram was Mark and Isabel.
and Isabel, yeah.
Both of them.
But we love
We
them.
love Canada.
We love Canada.
My husband will also tell you he's from Canada.
Oh, is he?
No, he's
Oh.
not. He's not.
He's lying. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, no, we love Canada. We just don't like Justin Bieber. They can take him back. Like,
That's fair.
yeah, they just don't last.
We'll probably
long,
still see his stuff, though.
unfortunately.
And I think he's here to stay. Him and Haley got married.
Did they?
Him and Haley Baldwin are, like, up each other's butts.
You know,
They
whatever.
can both move back to Canada.
They can. He can take her back with him. She's fine. They're good.
Take them both.
Send them away. We're good.
Go ahead.
We don't need that annoying music. Or, anyways, sorry, completely off the rails here. Yeah. Ooh. How have you dealt with like fitness struggles? I know like you're dealing with your shoulder injury now. Like,
Yeah.
I know like there are days like when my back's bothering me, like it really bothers me because I'm like, I know I can do this, but I can't because it's hurting.
Yeah.
So like, how do you handle like when you with your shoulder, like knowing that there's stuff that you can do but you can't because of this injury? Like, how
Yeah.
do you get over that frustration at it?
Well, so the easiest way to answer that is I know that there's 1.5 million options. There's other ways that I can probably work that part of my body without doing what I can't do.
Yeah.
The backside of that, the true side of that, is that the psyche of an athlete, and I think anyone who comes in here is an athlete in themselves, is very fragile. So you telling me that I can't run, I'm going to be like, a big F you, I'm going to go run.
Right.
So I'm my own worst patient. So
Yeah.
like the athletic trainer in me needs to tell you to like slow down, pick something else to do. 100%, everything will be fine.
Right.
You know, that calming. And then the athlete in me is like, I know this sucks. Like, try it for a day. We're going to get better. But I've done this shoulder surgery before. I've had shoulder issues for a long time. This is one of the reasons that I got into athletic training and conditioning and into this kind of fitness stream is because I had an injury in high school that took me out of swimming. I had a really bad knee blowout, and I wasn't able to swim. I hit the wall, did a flip turn, hit the wall, and it hurt my knee. Like, it exploded.
Oof.
Yeah. So being in that athletic training room, and my athletic trainer, April, like, worked me all the way through my rehab and stuff and encouraged me. It was just that perfect person where she's like, she was real in the sense of like, this is going to take time, but real enough to not be like, you cannot do this. Right. So like, if you're going to swim, make sure that this is how you do it. So that's what I try to do with anybody who comes in here with like injuries or options or whatever they kind of need.
Yeah.
Any kind of restriction is, I'm not going to tell you can't do it. I'm going to find you a safer way to do it.
Right.
Or we're going to slow it down for a couple of days and we'll start working our way back into it. Because as soon as you tell someone to not do something, it just kind of fuels them to do it.
Right.
Right.
So people like, you tell me, like, it was like one of my biggest motivators is spite.
Yeah.
Is like, you know, people tell me like, oh, you can't do this. And I'm like, oh yeah, watch me.
Exactly. So that's
yeah.
everyone. So with the shoulder thing, like, I've re-strengthened my shoulder in a sense. So like, I just don't have the stability in it to do certain things.
Yeah.
But I found that from the 2 months ago-ish when it happened to now, like, my range of motion, everything's gotten so much better because I've just slowly worked myself. I didn't restrict myself from doing anything. I mean, like, I'm not going overhead. I'm not doing, like, power push-ups because obviously if you want to see my shoulder dislocate, that's probably the fastest way to do it. So there are things that I absolutely cannot do, but I found different ways to do it. So, like, instead of push-ups straight from the floor, I can do chest press on the TRX, and that's going to mimic. So, and everything I notice is just so much better. Like my sleeping is better because my shoulder is not in awkward positions anymore, and the strength and the inflammation, or strength is going up, inflammation is going down.
Yeah.
So I try not to do restriction stuff. I try to just do safer versions of it.
Yeah.
And same with my athletes too. Like when I was working in high school and stuff, it'd be like, okay, well, your whatever is broken, so obviously, you know, if your arm's broken, we can't do anything with your arm, but like we can still do squats, we can still work out.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you'll see me in here with my sling on and my pillow, biking and lunging and squatting.
Oh yeah.
For however long before they let me do stuff on my arm. Yeah. Because if you tell me I can't work out for a month, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll bring you in still.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not going to not work out. I'm just going to have to modify everything that I do and keep moving.
Yeah. As I tell people, I'm like, you know, people are like, oh, you just need to take it easy so you don't mess up your back. I'm like, look, I know my limitations. They tell me other things I can do. Yeah. It's like, granted, there was that one day, you know, we were doing the single arm thing that I'm like, probably shouldn't have done.
Snatches are probably not your best friend.
Maybe,
right
maybe not with as heavy as a weight.
There you go.
So, like, because I remember you said to me one day, they're like,
bring it down.
Should you be doing that? And I'm like, you know, I'm committed now.
I'm in it to win it. I got it.
I can't not do it now. I'm committed. We're doing it. But I've learned now that, like, okay, I'll do a 12.
Yeah, or take it down, get the movement, right?
Yeah.
So your body's taking through the movement, but you're not
taking
throwing
it slower. Like, yeah. So, you know, so it's like different. Listen to your coaches, people. Listen to your coaches.
Have some good ideas.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It just depends on the day.
You know,
it just depends on the day.
Depends on how much sleep we got, you know.
And at 4 a.m., who knows?
Yeah. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys wake up that early and have that much energy.
Who knows? I don't know where I pull it from. Yeah. Probably out of my butt.
Now you pull it from the puppy.
No.
The puppy has all that energy, and you just take that energy.
People are like, oh, you, like 5 a.m., you'll get used to it. I've been doing this for over a year. I'm not used to, like, my alarm goes off at 4 a.m. every morning, and I'm like, not again.
Yeah. No, like.
But then I get to come see you guys, so it is really okay. I do it for you guys.
I see our smiling faces every morning.
If I had to go into a desk job at 4:30 a.m. and sit and make phone calls, or, you know.
I'd die.
I would quit.
That's why
you guys are the only reason I do
it.
Like, it's not for anything else except you guys.
I tell you, it really
no one can make me wake up that early.
Yeah, no. It really is, like, you have to have the right group of people to be able to, like, motivate yourself to get up that early. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, and you guys are energetic, and you guys are excited to be up. And
well,
so
most of us are excited to be up.
Minus, like, Heather. Heather's never happy. Happy to be there.
It's so funny, because
Brian... You know she's not.
Brian called her out in his video. Sorry, Heather.
We love you.
We
and
adore
I know
you.
You're a happy person, but you don't like 6:15, and it's fine.
But she gets up and does it.
She gets up and does it like a boss.
Yeah, she's amazing.
That doesn't mean she has to like it.
Yeah, no, none of us have to like it.
That's like when I tell him, like, hey, you can go faster. She's like, it's also 6:30 in the morning, so I cannot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm going to walk away.
We're going to walk away now.
That's cool.
You
That's
do
cool.
you.
Yeah, you do you, boo-boo. That's exactly what it is.
You got this.
You do you.
You know what you can do. You're good. We love you, Heather.
We do love you. 100%.
Yeah. Our little hearts. Gotcha. She's gonna be like, what the hell? Again. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, that's okay. So I think we've pretty much covered the normal stuff. Do you have any like tips or tricks or advice for people out there who are, you know, at various different stages of their fitness journeys? And
I think only because this has come up a couple of times. One with like upcoming surgery, with some, you know, newer members that I've had this week. And also randomly talking about church. We're not going to get into religious anything. But taking fitness kind of like one step at a time.
Yeah.
I have so many new people that like to come in here and be like, cool, I want to come in 5 days a week. And I'm like, wow,
that's
you've
ambitious.
Never done this before. Super ambitious. Yeah. I totally respect your ambition.
Yeah.
But like, let's not burn you out.
Yeah.
So like my thesis in college was on overtraining and stuff. So I think I'm really, really keen into that. And I try to make sure that I explain to people like how important rest is. Like going 7 days a week to work out, you know, unless they're different varying things, isn't the greatest thing because you're never giving your body time to recover, rebuild those muscles so you come back stronger, right?
Yeah.
So if your muscles are constantly getting torn down and only building up a little bit, it's like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back every time.
Yeah.
You're never actually getting that full potential made out of your muscles. So I think starting out slow and building into something, but also giving yourself that recovery. So a lot of new members, I always suggest like, okay, let's start with like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Let's get you a rest day on either side of your workouts.
Yeah.
Maybe even that 4th day if you're feeling extra spicy in the week.
Right.
But make sure you're taking that recovery. So
Yeah.
I think my big tip is recovery. I don't think people understand how important recovery is.
It's important.
Water,
It's very important.
rest, food, yoga,
Yeah.
stretching. Like, I don't care if you stretch in the shower. I don't care if you stretch in the tub. I don't care if you stretch
I
while
know.
you're watching TV.
If you stretch in the shower, just remember they're going to have to find you naked if you fall and get
Also,
hurt.
yeah,
Just
be
remember
careful
that.
stretching in the shower.
Like, permanently naked, and that's just never fun for
That's
anybody.
weird.
Yeah. So
That's
don't stretch in the
uncomfortable for
shower.
everybody. Yeah.
Don't stretch in the shower. Let's
But
not do
just-
that.
But, like, we do
Yeah.
3-4 minute flexibility blocks in here, and people are
Right.
like, cool, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm like, okay, make sure you stretch, because, like,
Yeah.
that wasn't a lot.
No.
Like, you can stretch for 20-30 minutes. I think one of the old coaches at Hodges used to say that for every hour you work out, you should be stretching for 30 minutes. So essentially, like a 2-to-1 ratio,
Yeah.
or a 1-to-1/2, however you want to break it down.
Yeah.
But for every hour, you should be stretching for half of that time. So if you work out for 6 hours a week, 6 workouts
You
a
should
week
be
in here,
spending-
you should be spending 3 hours stretching.
Makes sense.
You can do it at home. You can do it at
Yeah.
yoga. I don't care what
Yeah.
you do, but like that recovery for your body and that lengthening and the blood flow that you're going to get,
Yeah.
and that means new oxygen and new nutrients to your muscles is so important. So that's my big
recover
tip.
people.
Rest
Stretch.
and recover
Yes. And
and
drink that
ice
water.
things down.
Yeah. And
Take
ooh,
an ice bath.
A foam roller. Get a foam roller.
Oh, yeah, I like my foam roller.
Those are a godsend. I love. They're painful at first, but I like them.
It hurts so good.
So yeah.
Again, definitely hurts so good.
Yes. So,
You want to talk about your scan?
talk about my
Yes!
scan.
Okay.
Would you like to explain
This
what
is
the
my
InBody
nerdy
scan?
Yes, this is where I get to be super nerdy.
Yes.
Okay, so at Southside right now, we have the InBody scanner. If you're a member at a different studio, or if you're not a member, then you can come in and join, and maybe you should get one.
Why not?
Just a little plug right there. So this InBody scanner takes a composition of your body. So gives you a little idea of probably what the water weight in your body is working with, the dry mass in your body, which is essentially like your bones, and then your lean muscle mass, so your muscles and your soft tissue, and then any fat mass that you have on your body. So the InBody does a complete breakdown too. It shows you your left versus your right, so how much weight you're holding in each part of your body. So
And
what we're
despite what I originally thought, when they say trunk, they basically mean from here to here without any limbs.
right,
You know,
so the trunk of
typically-
your body, before we get into it, is
not
your
just your butt.
chest, essentially. Your chest and your back. So if you cut off your arms and your legs, whatever you'd be left with, minus your head, is your trunk.
Yeah.
It is not your booty.
Like, I'm sitting here
So-
looking at this and I'm like, damn, my ass weighs 42 pounds.
Yes!
What the hell? Like, maybe I'm
So
really off those
junk in
squats.
your trunk versus a trunk composition are a little
A
different.
little different.
Yeah.
'Cause-
So the InBody scan is like, what, 20, 30 seconds? Probably
Yeah,
how long
it wasn't
took you?
very long either,
Super
like-
easy. Kind of like stepping on a scale, but it really
Yeah.
sends, it sends an emission through your body.
Yeah.
So I say a current and people freak out like, oh my God, it's going to electrocute me.
I know, I was waiting
So-
for it because I was like, oh, this is going to shock me. Come on.
So it's like an ultrasound current. So it's
Yeah.
actually a sound wave that goes through your body and finds that composition of your body. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
So
wondering
it's
how that
not
works.
like a
Yeah.
jolt.
I was totally expecting it. I was like, okay, no, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, no. So it breaks down, and some of the coolest things on there is shows you like per all of the information you gave, your height, your age, your weight, that kind of stuff. It shows you kind of where your body should be, female, male. There's obviously different weights that, kind of females and males should sit at with
Yeah.
their body fats and stuff, because as women, we're supposed to, bear children and whatnot, so we need a little extra junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk.
To make sure that the babies eat. So,
Yeah.
you want to go over yours?
Yeah. So I did this fasting because I did this the other morning.
Perfect.
So I heard that was good. So
Yes.
this is what the printout looks like.
Yes.
I'm going to hand this over to her
Cool little
and
breakdown.
kind of let her break this down because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yes, so I would say best idea if you ever get a body comp test done, usually to do it in the morning when you haven't had food all day and water all day and different things that are going to affect like your body mass,
Yeah.
right? And you've rested, so your heart rate will be low and your body will be in that rest and digest phase where it's kind of at its best. So that's kind of like a true analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, so this says the total amount of body in your water in your body, and these are all kind of shifted up, but it's saying 78.9 pounds. So that's just kind of whatever is floating around that it's assuming is water. InBody isn't the perfect scan for water. There's actually some different ways to get that, but this one does kind of a mostly accurate.
Mostly.
And then for building muscle and strengthening your dry lean mass, so that's looking at kind of like your bones and your structure and stuff,
Mhm.
you have 29.1. And then for your body fat mass, it's saying 80.4. So putting your total weight at that 188.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Hear that, people? My weight's 188.
She go way down.
From over 300. So,
Oop, oop.
yep, we're proud of that number.
Okay, good.
Feel free to shout that number on the top of your lungs. We're good. We got this. We like that number.
And then this is, so your muscle fat analysis over that 188. So all in all. So then kind of looking, these are all kind of shifted. This is really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so your skeletal muscle mass, 59.3.
Okay.
Okay. And then your body fat mass, that 80.4 again. And then if you look at this, your lean body mass, so that is your bones, your muscles, any other soft tissue, your eyeballs, your organs, all that kind of stuff that's not made up of fat, is 108 pounds.
Okay.
Okay. And so then if you add that to your body fat mass of 80.4, that gets you that 188. Yep. Oh, so there's that combination. Cool.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. And so then that puts, let's try to find this, your BMI at the 32.
My BMI was almost 50. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a bigger drop. That's a huge percentage. 18% is incredible.
Yeah,
that's
pretty awesome.
Again, with women, you're going to see kind of that higher range, into the 20s and whatnot. And obviously, you're still like pounding away and you still have big goals to happen. So, but even just that drop from 50 to 32 is like
insane,
crazy, and so stupid healthy that like you're happening, like that you're making this happen for yourself.
It's fantastic.
So, and then that's your percent body fat shifted up to there. So I'm just trying to like find your shifts everywhere.
Right.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
They all shifted up.
I know. And then, so this is your segmental lean. So this is telling you how much everything weighs. So you're almost equal, which is really cool. Your left arm and your right arm are almost both equal, 5.64 and 5.84 pounds. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay. So generally what you see, not necessarily a huge thing, but you generally do see that your right side of your body would be stronger, right? Because you use it more. So just that lean mass is probably a little higher. And that's also showing kind of like the power, essentially, that you could pull out of that. That based off of all of your weight, so 100% would put you obviously a little lower in pounds, but you have a little more muscle in your body, so it's putting you over what their 100% of what your weight should be in your. Does that make sense?
I think so.
So it's saying like based on your weight, that your right arm should weigh this much.
Got it. Okay.
Well, this is 109%, so that means you have more muscle than what this is expecting you to have.
Ha!
Yeah. Trunk, not your booty, 48. And then your legs are almost the same as well.
I like how my left leg is somehow stronger than my right leg.
So that could possibly be because of some of your back stuff. The different ways that you might walk. So your gait versus maybe like if it feels more on your right side or your left side, you might lean to one side or you might favor one side. But yes, generally you would see your right leg would be bigger or more strong, I guess, not bigger. So that kind of breaks that down, which I think is awesome. This really kind of just rolls over kind of that history. So this is going to show you the 3 kind of big points that they make on here, and then each time you come back, you're just going to add on to it. So it's going to use your little ID that you put in here to constantly keep track of you.
Like, I'm not going to lie, like I wish I would have had the ability to do something like this when I first started out, because that would have been like an amazing comparison. But let me show you guys this. So this right here is the breakdown she was talking about of the left arm, right leg, trunk, not the booty, not the booty. Because I was getting worried. I was like, oh, I want to stop doing squats now.
No more squats, Terry. No more squats.
No more squats. Don't make me do squats.
And then this is the other thing that it kind of shows you, which is cool. So the rest of this, kind of your lean body mass control. So what it's telling you, not necessarily, your body doesn't necessarily need more muscle. Obviously, you're going to build muscle, but for what your bones are and the muscles that you do have, that this is pretty happy with the bones you have. This is saying that, like, obviously you still have some based off of your height and stuff that your body could lose. Yeah. So that's showing you where you could go. And I don't know what your end goal is necessarily.
So I always tell people, I'm like, I don't want to necessarily look skinny. I want to look like I can kick your ass.
Okay.
So that's my goal.
So like from here, where would you go? Like what would be a comfortable weight for you?
So like I know like a happy weight. There's like my doctor's goal for me is 150. Okay. I've never seen myself that tiny, so I have no idea how it's going to work. But one of the best things I actually was told was your body's going to let you know when it's out of weight it's comfortable with.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
So-
feel like you're gonna feel awesome every day.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel like this is my body that powers
So I'm
me.
kind of playing it by ear. Like,
Okay.
I want to shoot because I've heard a lot of people say, after surgery that there's typically, like, once you hit your goal weight, there's like a 10-pound bounce back.
Right.
So I was like, okay, would have fallen in line for what my doctor says. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go a little, like, less than what he's saying and shoot for
Right.
like 140, 145. So that way, if there is a bounce back,
That you're kind of right above.
and I'd rather like have to worry about trying to gain a little bit rather than having to lose more, because the losing is hard.
And you've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
So if you can hit that, then
like,
you can kind of cross that off your checklist and just be in that maintenance mode.
Right. So
And maintenance mode is so much easier.
Yeah.
Like, once you get to a weight that you're comfortable with, it's so easy to, like, I say so easy. You have to be, stringent about it, but so much easier to maintain than try to go to either side.
Right. And like I think what I want to start doing is once I start getting down closer to like the 150, 160 range,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to start doing more focus on strength.
Cool.
Because I want to start actually like toning everything
Kicking
and building
people's
those
asses.
muscles. Yeah. Like I want to be able to like, and I realize like I'm not going to have like the ideal arms that I want to right away
Okay.
because,
Takes time.
loose skin. But,
Takes time.
but I want to be able to like flex and like.
You see that line down your bicep?
Like it's starting to get there.
you
Like
have
it's there. It's there.
Yes. Look at that
but,
bicep,
I
girl.
want
Look
this
at
to
that
tone up.
gun.
Yeah. Like, see, I didn't have those.
Oh, I like it.
A while ago, so I'm really proud of those.
Yeah.
And I was noticing that the other day I was sitting and I was in shorts and I like had to like I don't know, I flexed or something and I saw like this like defined muscle.
Oh, you saw
and
your quad.
I was like, yes, look at this.
Yes, look at that.
So
your rectus femoris is what that's called. If we want to get
Rectus
super
femoris.
scientific.
Okay, I love that term. Like
Yeah.
the gluteus maximus.
Correct.
I love these terms. Love
We
it.
don't, but your gluteus maximus is max, but we like the glute med. Glute medius, because you have 3. You have a maximus, medius, and minimus.
This
Your-
is an educational video.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
Your
are these?
medius, when we do those,
Okay.
so different things like a leg lift,
Yeah.
or when we put mini bands on and you feel that like odd little like just pinch in your side butt, your side booty, which isn't really a thing, but that kind of like pinch
Side
right on the
booty.
outside. Yeah, your side booty.
Yeah.
That's your glute med. So that's
Okay.
one of the muscles that helps power you on a sprint.
Oh.
So that's why I like
That
to
would
do
make
mini
sense.
bands before you go to the treadmill. You prime and kind of wake up your
this,
glute med, and then it's like
So I think I'm gonna have to start switching it up and maybe start on like the rower weight floor
Every
and then
once
go
in a
to the
while.
treadmill. I mean, I do that on
Change it up.
Thursdays. Yeah, I do it on Thursdays.
On Thursdays, we go to the weight floor.
It's a lot easier to do when the rest of your group, that normally goes on the treadmills with you, like
Yeah.
typically don't come on Thursdays. So it's a lot easier to.
They're too tired at that point.
It's a lot easier to kind of just go
Shift.
wait till Thursdays to shift on your own rather than try to talk everybody else into starting on something.
Hey, come on with
different.
me. They'll be like, no.
I've gotten them to do it a few times.
It's good to switch it
Begrudgingly,
up.
but we've
Yeah,
done it.
it's only good to switch it up because if
Yeah.
you fatigue your body on that strength side, even if it's
Yeah.
not necessarily a strength day, but if you fatigue yourself with weights first and you finish with the cardio, then your heart rate's going to stay elevated a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Versus if you start with cardio, your heart rate's going to stay elevated through the workout, so you might feel a little higher heart rate while you're doing the weights. I think people just
So-
get scared that their heart rate stays a little lower on the weight floor sometimes.
I don't know.
But
Depending
a low
on what
heart
we're
rate,
doing, like
yeah.
my heart rate's gotten up there on the weight floor, like.
well, and a
so-
low heart rate doesn't mean you're not doing anything, right?
Sure.
Like if I sit here and do bicep curls, like my heart rate's probably not going to go way up unless I
No.
have some stupid weight in my hand.
But you're still gonna feel it.
But I'm going to burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not a cardiac.
I'm gonna start challenging myself Tuesdays and Thursdays when
There
I'm
you
with
go.
you. I'm
In
gonna
my
start.
class.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start doing the weight floor first. So I
We'll see
love
if it
you,
goes.
Tina, Heather, and Hazel. But I'm gonna start on the weight floor Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You can start with her.
Yeah, do it with me,
You can
guys.
try it once or twice and just see what happens.
Once or twice. Just come on. It's only 2 days a week.
Yeah.
We've got
You go like 18 days a week.
this. 18 days a week. We've rearranged the calendar.
I have.
It works.
Decision by me.
Karen is the new calendar.
Yeah. Last thing on here I want to show you
Okay.
is your basal metabolic rate. So
Okay.
the cool thing with that is that if for whatever reason you decided I'm at a maintenance level,
Mhm.
if we could get this on you again, it's going to show you your metabolic rate as a human, day in and day out. Not like including a workout, not including anything crazy. Just
Yeah.
if you were to be a normal human for a day and kind of just go about yourself,
Okay.
you would need 1,428 calories. So if you wanted to maintain the weight that you're at right now,
Yeah.
1,400 calories a day is going to keep you right where you're at. Now,
Okay.
if we want to lose weight, then we need to create a deficit somehow. So either we're eating 1,400 calories and working out, so we're offsetting that,
Yeah.
or we're not eating so much and we're working out, so we're creating a bigger deficit.
Okay.
Or if we don't get a workout one day, we can just be a little more mindful about the calories we put in.
Okay.
Now, not saying starving yourself and like
Yeah, no, don't
fasting.
starve yourself. That's not healthy, guys.
Your body isn't going to work in here if you don't get the right nutrients. So still focusing on getting those calories in, but that's the kind of cool thing to see as like as a normal human, as Tabby.
Yeah.
That's how much she needs to survive a
that
day.
now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Now, on the note for like calories, so
Sure.
like, you know, I know there's a lot of different apps and stuff out there, and I've been researching because one of my next posts in the future is going to be talking about tracking apps for like fitness and food tracking. I am notoriously bad at tracking.
It's
like,
hard.
I have an app for,
And then you start lying. You're like,
Yeah.
I didn't have 2 M&Ms today.
I did not do this. I'm not going to track that.
I didn't
like,
lick my finger after I made puppy stuff.
puppy
for
cakes. I did not take a delicious that honey
tablespoon
I
of
didn't
that
do that.
honey.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't do that.
That was my problem.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, here's all the good things I did, not counting the Hershey bar that I had while I was driving to a game.
Yeah. I'm actually really proud of myself that I've been really good about not picking up like, oh, I'm poor. Like, oh, look at a candy. I can't tell you the actual, like, last time I had an actual like, candy bar.
I have 2 Hershey bars in my house right now because we had s'mores. So it's not because I got them. It's because I was trying to make s'mores. But I'm trying not to touch them. I'm trying to save them for the next s'more adventure. Right?
See how long you can like just leave them in there.
It's really hard though.
Yeah.
Especially as a girl, like sometimes you just get to those moments where you're like,
yeah. That's why I'm not gonna lie. Like Walmart actually has started to put out sugar-free chocolate chip cookies.
ooh, yum.
They're actually
Oh,
really
Russell
delicious.
Stover has actually really good stuff.
I love.
People are like, oh, that's gross. It's for diabetics
so
and blah, blah.
delicious.
For old people, I'm like, give me the
toffee,
the toffee ones and the coconut, the dark chocolate coconut ones that are sugar free.
I haven't tried those.
They taste like Mounds bars.
Okay,
if you like
all right.
Mounds. I know some
I
people
like
are
their
weird, but
their mint patties.
oh yeah, they taste just like a York patty, but
Yeah.
they're not loaded with sugar.
Yeah,
and it's dark chocolate,
so it's kind of healthier for you.
a little bit better.
A little bit better. Hey, you know, I'll take what I can get.
Less sugar is better.
Yeah,
period.
less
If
sugar,
you can get sugar
yeah.
out of things, and as long as it's not fake sugar in there,
Yeah.
then it's gonna do worlds for you. Because I
Yeah.
think, especially in the United States, we are like overloaded on sugar.
Oh God, yeah, we are. There's sugar in everything.
Like I would probably get a headache if I like didn't have sugar in a day.
It's-
Somehow,
yeah.
even if it was just from like a bowl of fruit, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a headache if I actually cut sugar.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's weird. But
Okay, so
Russell
tracking
Stover
apps.
sugar. Yeah, so tracking apps. It happens. You know, we're good. Is there a tracking app that you think is better than, or is it just kind of like, you know, you need to choose one that kind of suits your lifestyle?
Yeah, so the one that I've used the most, especially in school, was the big one, was the MyFitnessPal.
I know a lot of people
Because
use that
you
one.
can put a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
So it is helpful, and they have like this huge database, so it's not hard to find like random things that you happen to get.
That's true.
I haven't experienced too many other apps,
Yeah.
so I can't really say, but I just liked that one because it's easy to use too.
Yeah.
And it, like I said, has a huge database, and it tracks you pretty well. But it also gives you like, you can put like realistic goals on there, right? Like it's not gonna tell you anything different.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like judge you.
There's no judgment.
You don't
which
want
is
those.
important.
You don't want those apps that are like boo face when you put like a Hershey bar in there, right?
Right.
You want the app that just
You
accepts
did
you
what?
for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
honestly,
hey,
I haven't
everybody
had
has-
I haven't had too many
Yeah.
like
Okay.
apps that I've used except that one.
Yeah. All right. I'm just starting to ask because now that I'm starting to research it for a future
Yeah.
post, like just kind of like getting different people's opinions to like.
And you have
So-
people, I mean, everyone's so like in their phone, so the app thing is super easy. But there's
Yeah.
also just like food diaries that you can just like
Yeah.
track yourself, where you don't
that
necessarily
involves
have
me
to.
doing the math, and that's just.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Like
But at least, or even just being aware, like what
Yeah.
you ate, or different days that stress you out. Like, oh, I notice like Thursday, Friday, when I get toward the end of my work week, like I have more food than I'm used to, or
Right.
I usually end up going for a candy bar at this point,
Yeah.
or an extra slice of pizza,
Right.
you know, whatever it is, because I'm getting to the end of my week, or I'm
Yeah.
stressed out, or
You know,
seeing what you do on the weekend
or
versus
just
the week.
lazy. Oh, I love seeing everybody's weekend posts. Like,
Oh, we all know we cheat on the weekends. The weekends don't count.
Yeah, weekends.
Everything starts on Monday.
Yeah. Also, birthdays don't count.
Birthdays never count.
Birthdays don't count. So
I'll hold true to that.
Yeah. Calories don't count on your birthday.
Weekends
Fact.
are like, there's a wiggle. Like, are you to spend the whole weekend being a craphead, or like a meal or two?
Yeah.
Like Saturday night, go out, have a ball.
Yeah.
Like Sunday, get back into it. People are
Yeah.
like, oh, wait till Monday. I've even said that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, next Monday.
You know, like, I think as long
And
as
it's
you're...
like Tuesday. I'm like, why don't I just start tomorrow?
Right. I think that's the biggest thing is I love, you know, people... Blah, 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 blah. The people calling it like, oh, a diet. It's like, no. Start considering a lifestyle change.
Yes.
That way, it's something that you're doing for your whole life. You're maintaining it for the rest of your life, you know. And then I've been comparing it to, you know, like when you guys tell us, you know, get your base pace. Your base pace should be something that you can maintain for 20 or 30 minutes. Your diet should be your lifestyle that you can maintain for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know, start looking at it like that. Orange Theory, it's great for, you know, a lot of different things.
Life lessons. Just comparing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, they're calling it like a cheat meal. It's like, don't call it a cheat meal. Like, you're not cheating. You're allowing yourself to have an indulgence.
Right.
But you're going to get right back to it. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing is you got to change the way you think about things and stop
Yeah.
putting a negative connotation on.
Well, I think diet has a negative connotation because, like, the way that I eat is my diet.
Yeah.
You know, a carnivore lifestyle is a diet, but it's not an Atkins diet or it's not a low carb or no carb. Like, people think when you say diet that you've cut something or you don't do something, blah, 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 instead of just my diet is the way that I eat.
Right.
Like, the true definition of a diet is just, like, the way that you maintain your lifestyle and the way that
So
you
you
eat.
got to start thinking about how you switch things up, people. So,
That's all mental game.
I'm not going to lie. This is the longest video yet. This is wonderful.
I'm really nerdy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I have
okay.
a lot of scientific things to share.
It's okay. I love this.
More scientific, more
Yeah.
better.
I'm going to have to definitely get you on here again, and we'll,
Can we talk about Epoch?
yes.
Can we talk about Afterburn?
We'll talk about all of it. We will talk about all of it. Well, in fact, we'll get it scheduled.
Okay.
We'll get it scheduled, like,
I have a
after
PowerPoint. We won't show the PowerPoint.
No, let's
but
do
I
it.
have a presentation.
Let's totally show the PowerPoint. Like, we'll just...
It's
like,
embarrassing.
No, we'll,
This
like,
is what I do
turn
on my
on
free
that.
time.
I love this.
It's so great.
So this is happening again. We're going to have, like... I'm just going to turn this on, let her do her thing, and I'm just going to, like, sit over here and let
I'm
her
gonna
just
pull it
kind
back
of,
in every
like...
once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm a
we're-
nerd
yeah.
at heart.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
this. We're definitely going to get that on there.
Okay,
Because
good.
I would love to, like, have
Well,
all
I
of
want
that
people
on
to
here.
know. People are like, cool, afterward, whatever, I get free calories. I'm like, no, but do you know what's happening?
Yeah.
Do you know what's happening in your body?
It's actually really exciting, people, so just remember that. So look for that. I will let you all know when that happens. But we're going to go ahead and call this a day. Thank you so much for letting me do this and
Thank you.
being on my blog and
Yeah.
explaining to people my wonderful in-body scan of my body composition.
We'll just have to see what it is when you come back. Well, when it comes back.
No, because we all know I'm not leaving.
Yeah,
anywhere,
you're not
so
going anywhere.
This place is stuck with me. So, yeah.
This place is stuck with me forever.
Ever and ever. All right,
Bye.
bye guys. Where's my off button?